Blocks that whispered. Ethan had always loved Minecraft. The blocky world was his escape, a place where he could build, explore, and survive. But one night, as he sat at his desk, the glow of his monitor casting eerie shadows across his room, something strange happened. The game froze. The screen flickered, and a low hum filled the air. Before he could react, the monitor seemed to stretch outward, a swirling vortex of pixels pulling him in. He woke up on the ground, the familiar sound of birds chirping and the rustle of leaves above him. But this wasn't his room. The grass beneath him was blocky, the trees pixelated. Ethan was inside Minecraft. At first, he thought it was a dream. He punched a tree, gathered wood, and crafted a crafting table, just like he always did. But the pain in his hands felt real. The hunger gnawing at his stomach felt real. And the sun was setting fast. As night fell, the world grew darker than he'd ever seen it. The shadows seemed to stretch unnaturally, and the usual creaks and groans of the game felt different, more menacing. He built a small dirt hut, hiding from the groans of zombies and the rattling of skeletons. But then he heard it, a whisper.
Ethan.
It came from outside. His heart raced. There were no villagers nearby, no other players, just him. He peeked through a gap in the dirt blocks and saw a figure standing in the moonlight. It looked like a player, but its skin was glitching, shifting between textures. Its eyes glowed white.
Join us.
It whispered, its voice echoing in his mind. Ethan slammed the dirt block back into place, his hands trembling. He spent the night huddled in the corner, the whispers growing louder, more insistent. By morning, the figure was gone, but the world felt wrong. The colors were duller, the sounds distorted. He ventured out to gather supplies, but every tree he chopped, every stone he mined felt heavier, as if the world itself was resisting him. Days turned into nights, and the whispers never stopped. He began to see more glitching figures in the distance, watching him. They didn't attack, they just stared, their glowing eyes following his every move. He tried to build a portal to the Nether, hoping it might offer a way out, but when he stepped through, the Nether was empty. No lava, no piglins, no fortresses, just endless red void and the whispers, louder now.
You belong here.
Ethan ran back through the portal, but the overworld was no better. The ground beneath him began to crack, the blocks disintegrating into nothingness. He fell through the void, screaming, until he landed in a dark, endless cavern. The whispers surrounded him, and the glitching figures emerged from the shadows, their hands reaching out.
You'll never leave.
Ethan's last thought was of his computer, sitting idle in his room, the game still running. Somewhere, in the real world, his screen flickered, and a new player appeared in the world. A glitching figure with glowing white eyes. And the whispers began again.